Hi there, time for our November update, and today Amy is going to begin by telling us about the market stall that we're going to run during Advent.
We are down at Shirley Market because in a couple of weeks' time and throughout the rest of the Advent season, we as a church are going to have a stall down here. We're not going to be selling anything, rather we're going to be giving people the chance to engage with Jesus this Christmas time. So over the weeks we're going to be looking at faith, hope, love and peace. Each week we're going to have a different secular Christmas song to explore those themes with people. On the stall there'll be some kids craft that people can come and do. There'll be a chance to light a candle and say a prayer, as well as a chance to write a prayer on our prayer bauble for our Christmas tree. There'll be people around to ask questions and to have chats with, and I really hope that we as a church will be down here sharing the good news of Jesus. We're doing it because our high street is important to us. It's a really important part of our parish, and it's an important part of us trying to turn our church community inside out. Hopefully over the 4 or 5 weeks that we're down here, we will meet people and have conversations with people who wouldn't usually venture up Church Street to come into our doors. So for us, this is really a chance to us to go outside of the church, for us to meet people where they are and to share those days. So if you are free from 11 till 1 or 1 till 3, any of the next Thursdays from the 26th of November right up till Christmas, then do come and spend a couple of hours with us down here. If you want to come, then wrap up warm and bring your best conversation with you. I really hope that there will be a chance for us to engage with people and to chat and ask questions. The other thing that we really need to do is, can you pray for this event, please? We'd really appreciate if you prayed maybe each week using the different things we're going to be looking at on the high street, and just pray for the people on the stall, but more importantly pray for people who will come in contact with it. Pray that as they have just even a second break from shopping this Christmas, they will stop and think about Jesus.
So I'm excited about what we're going to be doing on the high street this Advent, and I'm also excited that Amy is continuing to pursue plans for what we might be able to do longer term on the high street, because we know that we will engage people on the high street who would never darken our doors here. And along with missional communities, that's all part of turning our church community inside out. But there's always going to be a role for buildings like this one here at St James's as well. That buildings can serve our mission. And at the moment, each week, from Monday to Saturday, hundreds of people come into our 4 different buildings. From 0 to 90-year-olds, to our toddler group, to our seniors groups, and brownies and guides, to an orchestra, to keep fit things, to a recording studio. So many different ways in which we open up our buildings to the local community at the moment. But we know that whilst we may give people a warm welcome, our buildings don't give a warm welcome. They're just not up to scratch at the moment. And so we need to do something to bring our building stock up to scratch so that we can continue serving this part of our parish at the moment, but also so that we can expand our ministry to this part of the parish, and so that we can give a good legacy to the next generation of Christians who are going to be worshipping as part of this community. But working out what to do with our buildings is complex. You'll know that we've had a big thick report from our architect giving some various suggestions and options of what we could do. And the PCC have had time to digest that a bit more now, and we've decided to follow his recommendation for the next step, which is going to be doing a bit more background research on this St James's site to see what might be possible in terms of expansion. Working out what to do on this St James's site feels a bit like the first piece of the jigsaw. And once we know what we might be able to do here, then that will help us work out what we might be able to do or what might need to do with our other buildings as well. But how does doing something to our buildings fit alongside turning our church community inside out? Well, when we launched our vision 2 years ago, we said that the more we turn our church community inside out, the more we serve our local area in mission, then the more important it's going to be for us to gather back together as Christians, to worship, to pray, to encourage one another with stories about what God is doing, to be equipped by God as we listen to him through his words. And at the moment we struggle to do that in this sort of building on a Sunday morning. And so we want to explore the possibility of whether we can expand our facilities here to improve our ability to be able to gather back together to be equipped for mission, as well as to make sure that we offer good facilities to all those other groups from the wider community who want to use our facilities. And so that we can show them a living, breathing, worshipping community, fully engaged with what's going on in the wider area. So that's just to keep you up to date. The next step, with a bit more background research on what might be possible here on this St James's site, and that'll be happening over the next few months. That's all from me. Now back to Amy.
For us, the art. Oh, no, Dan.
Keep going.
Each week we'll have different. Oh, don't laugh. Dan, just delete this whole thing. Okay. So, this week we are down at the show. Okay. That one was very good.